jump over the moon to blue from your orange juice when it gets you in your room.
Okay, that's good. I think this is good. I think this is good. Alright, here we go. Okay, so we're just gonna be doing the behind the scenes of like Lose My Cool and how that song became to be. Um, to be honest, it started with this track.
So I started the song originally as a UKG song, like a UK garage song. UKG is kind of inspired from like British techno garage music and R&B together. So I was listening to a lot of UK.
Software update. Software update.
Anyways,
Can't be cursing. We can't be cursing.
so anyways, UKG is a mix of British techno garage music and R&B music. If you listen to garage techno music, it's really fast and repetitive, like around like 150 to 170 BPM. But if you slow it down and you add R&B elements to it, like R&B chords and samples and stuff, you kind of get like a modern UKG sound. So at the time, I was hearing a lot of it. I was inspired by it, so I was making a lot of UKG songs, and this was one of them. And then I happened to show it to Gabe, and he was like, "Yes."
Well, we were like inspired at the moment. We like definitely were inspired by what was going on.
Pink Panther.
Pink Panther, That Boy's a Liar.
Yeah, that song was heavy at the moment.
Don't
That was one
copyright.
of the songs that inspired me because that song is also like a UKG type stuff.
It was
So,
what's another one? Just like a whole bunch of like. I feel like
stuff.
yeah, it was definitely that, and I think also just the aspect of indie. You know, like because indie is really nice. It's like it's fun. Like you can't say that she's not that girl. She is that girl. Whether you like it or not, like she will always be that girl.
Type shit.
And so like it's such I want to say such a soft intro. You know what I'm saying? Like go ahead and like play the intro.
No loops, no samples. Shit from the heart.
Okay, so that beginning is definitely, I want to say the one thing that we kept for Lose My Cool. Because it was just something, I always like an intro song. Like, I always like something that starts off the song without starting the song. You know what I'm saying? It's like turning on the car engine without revving it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to do that. You could just start it. And you already know something about to go on. After that, I want to say we started going into making it more fast paced. Honestly, like this is honestly one of my favorite lyrics. I do miss it. I do miss it. But let's play the rap. What is it? The version where I'm literally like, sadder, go climb up a ladder. Okay, so I have it on my here on the phone. So I'll go ahead and play it.
About you a lot, it's turning me on, but you're putting me off for falling in love, cause I'm not enough. You wanted me sadder, go climb up the ladder, like what's the matter? Too afraid to take the risk and fall now that I'm better. My body's sweet like ice cream, he wants to know I'm feeling so icy. He wanna taste but don't wanna bite me, so I check him out just like my Nikes. My back hurts like that, he wanna see this mountain side. He wanna spend a couple racks, so I don't spend it on a snack. I've been thinking about.
So yeah, that legitimately where it started. Like I was like, you know what, like, cause one thing about me, like low key, I like to spit bars. Like I just love to spit bars.
Yeah.
And like he knows that, but like I never do, just because like one thing about me, like the bars, it gotta go from one line to another line to a third line to the fourth line, and they all gotta correlate. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be a cake. You know what I'm saying? Like a little shortcake. You know, like it got layers, like onions, over like onions because they got layers. Okay, so it gotta be layers. So then after that, I decided to be like, you know what? I don't really know if I'm happy with this song, and so I kind of like took a break from it, and then that's when we started what? Lose My Cool.
Nah, cool blue shoes.
Cool Blue Shoes, I totally forgot about that. So then, yeah, I started, from thinking about shoes, started Cool Blue Shoes. And that went through, I want to say, no, actually, it was Fighting Sleep and Test Drive. Remember before that? It definitely
It
was
was?
like, yes, it definitely was like Fighting Sleep and Test Drive. Yeah, the song "Lose My Cool" went through so much. Um, like it was called like Cool Blue Shoes, Night Drive, Death Drive, Fighting Sleep, Fight
Yeah, I
Sleep.
remember now. I
Um,
remember now. It's been so long.
like Cool Blue Shoes. Actually, it was Cool Blue Shoes, dude. Cool Shoes, Blue Dude. Like I was rearranging it. I wrote it probably over like
You wrote like a dozen times, I believe.
so much. Um, like on my notes, probably have like, let me see, let me check, let me.
Even the notes on here, you can see this line, these words right here. Those are all lyrics that we've written.
Yeah, like I just go over and over and over if I'm not happy with it. Um, I want to say the beginning of basically this year, like January. January, I want to say started the beginning of it.
Mm-hmm.
And so like I literally had Cool Blue Shoes, and then I started with the woo, and then I started. I was like, okay, let me stop. I was like, maybe it's not that. Then I started honestly getting inspiration at the time. I want to say from Barbie, because Barbie was out. So I wanted to kind of like, I started writing the song like for Barbie, because I was like, you know what, I can definitely write, for people, and stuff. But I was like, you know what, like I want this. So that's why one of the verse lines, it says, you look so nice in your birthday suit with your Barbies near you. So that was actually, I'll give myself kudos for that, because that was really good. And that's in the first verse, okay? So then after that, yeah, we're just gonna have you hear then the updated version. I've been talking about
Oh my god, I don't even remember this.
You've been blocking out all my sweet soft sound. Late night thoughts haunt me when I fall asleep. But you don't care, cause you're not even listening. So what's the point of talking to a TV screen? It's so good. You're not even listening to what I say.
Yeah, I kind of missed this shit. I
Are
missed
you
it.
listening to what I say? That's also too. We were trying to add and be like. I don't know.
Martown?
Yeah. Yeah, so the idea. We're gonna pause it for a quick moment.
You're not even listening
To what I say. But yeah, like the idea was that I always like being in a car and driving. I feel like over the past years has brought me like some kind of like nostalgia. And I'll definitely go more into that like with questions. But yeah, I wanted a song that what can I hear while on a drive and on the radio? Because there's some songs that you can only hear that they give you drive, that kind of drive vibe. And that's kind of why then it started to go to legitimately what? Test drive, midnight drive, um, because I started a song called before that Midnight Cry. And I was really like clubby disco, what like electronic. There's something melodramatic that I always love about a song, and the fact that it has like really good words in it, and also the sound. Like it's just like I don't know. It's like you listen to it, you're kind of like, yes, scream and sing me the emotions that I can't physically and verbally say at the moment. You know what I'm saying? It's like reading my thoughts. So then, honestly, after fighting sleep, that's when we started what?
That's when I started to pull my hair out because I didn't know what was going on. And he kept changing the song every month, and I was like, we had to pick something. And then from there, he started talking about cool blue shoes, and I was like, it's cool, but see, get it. It was cool, but I felt like it was like it was a cool theme, but it was kind of missing like a bigger picture. And then there was a song called "Cool Blue Shoes," and it started bringing up "Lose My Cool" because rhyming, and he loves finding out 8,000 scenarios for the same thing. But at the same time, I praise that because there's an endless amount of creativity that he has, and even though
Not you gaslighting me.
even though sometimes he should learn how to settle, I'm glad that he didn't because it created a really cool idea.
I almost burned my
So-
hair off.
Music is a really great area of trying stuff out, being okay with certain stuff, pushing your limits, but also knowing when to stop. It's like a weird in between, and he
You're such a TED talker. I love it.
and he found that in between, and he found that in between of all right, I think this is the idea.
Cause it definitely, cause it was like, cool. Just look at me in a crowded room to lose my cool in front of you, dude. Just what I need. Just what I need. A cup of blue orange juice to lose my cool in front of you, dude. So it started with that, and the fact that when I say crowded room, we were also like also creating a song like R&B ish type lo-fi ish. At the one I want to say it called Crowded Room. It definitely was way more R&B, and it had very much ambient in it. So I was getting Crowded Room and Fighting Sleep and Test Drive, and I was taking all these things that I had written, and then I was like, okay, I need to start formulating all these like key points into a song. So then that's when we started right here, Lose My Cool, and this is what one of the most like
This is
Not-
up to date.
the most up to date.
Yeah.
So yeah, honestly, this is the most up to date, and the song, honestly, before that went through so much like change. I want to say it was the chorus, cause the chorus honestly, the chorus is what I wanted to be catchy. Okay, it's really catchy. And I wanted I wanted to make a song, and I'll go more in depth about it. I wanted to make a song where it felt like me. It felt like me, and that another individual relate to it on that individual level, but atmospherically together, we knew exactly how we each were feeling. And so, Lose My Cool, I mean, really, I don't know what to say to her, but except, the church bell are ringing. Woo! Wait, hold up. You look at me from across the room. I don't say a thing but drink blue orange juice. You look so nice in your birthday suit at this party with your Barbie near you. Smooth talk to me in a jam-packed room. Say my friends are cool like sad rootless statues. Feel my heartbeat jump over the moon for you.
is after 8,000 versions of the song, he said, just to make it better, he said, can we make it more pop? So I took away all the UKG drums, I slowed it down, I changed the key, and he kept going like retro, ambient, nostalgic, vintage.
He did a lot of research.
Yes.
Like, I literally took out, like, some song examples. Like, because at the moment, too, like, I love Caliucci album. I want a song that when you listen to the poppiness, to the, it's just a sound, like, it makes you feel comfortable, but different at the same time. And that's what I wanted. I wanted where, like, it starts kind of like legitimately like a music video where you're just there chilling and somebody catches your attention and then nothing really happens until the climax and then bam, but then it never reaches a solution, to be honest, or a resolution I should say, because the song itself is the resolution and it's to the listener. So honestly, like, I want to say my favorite part about it was literally losing my cool for the song. Like, no joke intended, like, no pun either. Because, like I said, I had written the verse, you look at me from across the room. I don't say a thing but drink blue orange juice. And I kept on writing over and over blue orange juice. Like, how can I make this fun? How can I psychologically make it fun? Because again, I can say an innuendo, blue orange juice at a party. The people that get it will get it, and the people that don't, and that's okay, because you could still relate to it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, do you drink the fruit punch or you don't? If you don't, that's fine. But is it really fruit punch or is it something else? It might just be Kool-Aid. I don't know. But that was the whole point. The whole point is for the song to be taken, this one song to be dissected into two ways, and also, in any other case, also a third time. So it's almost building like a love triangle at the same time. And so that what I always try to do with a song. I always try to make it so that, how do I relate to it? How can someone relate to it? How can someone else that cannot completely relate at all hear it and still enjoy it? Which is the chorus. And so that's what I really wanted. But then again, I really wanted it to be a cinematic, atmospheric song where just listening to it wasn't enough. Like, you wanted to see the lights, you wanted to feel like, you wanted to get the vibe of it. And so that's why when we go over here, where is it? So this is the bridge, and I wanted it to dissect from basically the main part of the song, but united. Let's go. Like, finding my voice at the same time, because again, like, I'm a songwriter, not a singer. If you get it, you get it. And that's crazy. Rude! You're not even listening. My cool. But I want to say that's like a thing I definitely was also struggling, is like my voice. Because like, never had like vocal lessons or anything like that, except like choir. But like, I wanted to be able to be like, what is something that I can write and make that's fun and that people will enjoy? Like, it's a feel good song. And I don't know, like just basically listening to it over and over, I feel like the song becomes more of a not just a song, but more of a skin, another skin of layer for myself, and I feel like I really enjoy that. I really enjoy that, like truly, like, and then also all the crying session as well. The crying session, the stressed out, like everything. Um, but yeah, that's basically how Lose My Cool was like made, and yeah. Anything you want to add?
Hopefully, we're gonna hear the song today and it'll be done because we have more songs to work on.
We do. We do.
We have a lot to work on, and maybe you can give me your spiritual powers and they can be like, yeah, the song's good. We don't have to go over it again.
Well, thank you for joining us to the Lose My Cool behind the scenes.
Remember, he's a songwriter, not a singer. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god. Bye.